a personal code. Having a personal code can be a very effective means for directing your attention so that you're always focusing on what you want to make decisions that are most beneficial for you and those around you. This is why I'm going to suggest that you begin now to start considering what guidelines that you're willing to follow to help direct your decision making and then your actions. Many years ago, I read a wonderful view of the different levels of personal development. And maybe you can use this as a guideline to help you think about how do you make your decisions? What do you reference to evaluate what is good for you and what's not, what you're going to do and what you're not going to do? The first one is not to get in trouble. And many people will make decisions, I just don't want to get in trouble, I'll do whatever it is not to get in trouble. That is one way to go about it. Other people say, well, no, I really need to, I really want to be right, and being right is what it's all about for me. And so whatever I need to do, I make my decisions based on that code, needing to be right. Others use a different strategy, and they say, no, I want to be special. I want to stand out and be special in this, either be the best at something or the worst at something, but either way I get special attention. Others want rewards, and they're always looking to get gifts, to get acknowledgement, to get praise. Do you make decisions that way? Is that something that you use unconsciously as a guideline? Others, very popular one, is to be the people pleaser. I always want to please someone, to make someone feel good. They don't do necessarily what's right for them, but if I'm pleasing other people, that's the guideline that I use to be able to make my decision. Others, it's very important to be obedient and follow all the rules. No matter what, I need to have a sense of my identity to be obedient. Another very popular reference point for personal development is I've developed a personal code and I follow it because I find that it works for me to really give me that sense of direction, to have a channel for decision making that allows me to be consistent in whatever it is that I'm doing. The 9th step is I'm always looking to do the greatest good for the greatest number of people. Not what's necessarily best for me or for you, but the bigger picture. And they're always looking at the greatest good for any decision that they make. And the final step, which I believe maybe is the highest level of development that any of us can reach, is I make my decisions based upon the love and passion in my heart. In the inner stillness, I want peace. And so I allow myself to make decisions to follow my heart, to extend it, to be loving, to be kind, to be generous with my love. And that is how I reference my decision making. So these are just 10 different levels that I'm suggesting to you. There could be other ways to describe them. But what I'm asking you to do now is to make a code for yourself. What evaluation rules will you reference when you're considering what to do or what not to do? A very simple code is something by Don Miguel Ruiz called the 4 Agreements. To be impeccable with your word, to take nothing personally, to always do the best that you can, and make no assumption. A very simple code, but by using that, a code gives you a sense of containment for your thinking, a sense of direction of what kind of outcome you want and why you do what you do. I believe that as you develop yourself, you will go from the lower levels of not to get in trouble or needing to be right or to be special to the higher levels of doing what's the greatest good and coming from a place of love, to always be in that connective place where the interests of others and yourself are all taken into account, to see the mutual interests. So please take some time, write down what will be those guidelines, those rules that you want to follow. And this will give you lots of empowerment, lots of attention abilities to be stronger in every decision and action you